The eyes always tell the truth, especially if it's the eye of God. Have you ever wondered what would happen if humanity pushed its creator to the breaking point? In the Bible, there was the flood. In Greek myths, Pandora's box. But the Egyptians believed that the world once stood on the brink of total annihilation, and we were the ones to blame. Today's story is about how the goddess of love became a merciless killer, and how beer saved civilization. In the beginning of time, when God still ruled Egypt, the throne was held by Ra himself, the Lord of the Sun, the creator of all things. For thousands of years, he ruled over people, granting them light and order, Ma'at. But nothing lasts forever. Ra grew old. His bones turned to gold, his flesh to silver, but his strength waned with each passing day. The people, seeing this, ceased to fear. "Look," they said, "Ra is not what he used to be. He is weak. Why do we need his laws?" Strife began, along with theft and mockery of the celestial laws. Ra's patience snapped. He convened the great Ennead and turned to the most ancient one, to Nun, the primordial ocean, his father. "Father," Ra spoke, "look upon those whom I created with my own eye. They laugh at me. Tell me, what should I do? I do not wish to destroy my own children, but they leave me no choice." Nun, whose voice sounded like the roar of the surf, replied, "Rage against them, my son. Send your fear. Let them fall before you destroy them all. Let your eye descend upon them." No sooner said than done. Ra removed the sacred uraeus from his crown and touched his eye. What happened next, no mortal witnessed. His eye, a powerful entity capable of incinerating enemies, separated from him. It appeared in the world in the form of the beautiful goddess Hathor. But when Hathor set foot on the earth and saw the people's disrespect, her visage twisted. The beautiful woman transformed into Sekhmet, the powerful one, a lioness whose breath created the desert and whose rage knew no bounds. She descended into the Nile Valley, and so began the night that the Egyptians would remember forever. Sekhmet spared no one. She inhaled the scent of fear with delight, her eyes burning in the darkness like red-hot coals. People tried to flee into the desert, to hide in the mountains, but the goddess sensed them everywhere. Blood flowed like a river. They say that the waters of the Nile turned red that night, and the sand soaked up the blood, becoming heavy as lead. Sekhmet feasted, and this feast lasted all night long. Morning came. The rays of the sun, Ra himself, illuminated the field of slaughter. Ra looked down and saw what his wrath had wrought. The anger was gone, leaving only emptiness and horror. "What have I done?" Ra whispered. "I wanted to punish, but not to destroy. Who will honor me in the temples? Who will offer up prayers?" Ra wanted to stop Sekhmet, but it was too late. The lioness had acquired a taste for it. She had no intention of stopping. Having drunk her fill of blood, she was ready to kill again. Ra understood. Force wouldn't work here. In her state of rage, Sekhmet was stronger than all the other gods combined. He needed a trick, and so he devised a plan. He summoned swift messengers and ordered them to fly to the far south, to Elephantine. There, in the rocks, they mined a red mineral, Didi. The women were instructed to grind it into a fine powder as red as blood, and the brewers were to brew barley beer. as much as possible. Thousands of jars of beer were mixed with the red ochre. The resulting liquid was indistinguishable from blood. When darkness fell, Ra ordered the beer to be poured out across the fields where Sekhmet planned to hunt the next day. In the morning, the lioness awoke, stretched, and prepared to continue the slaughter. But her nose caught the scent of blood. Lots of blood. Whole lakes of blood were spread across the land. Sekhmet ran to the nearest puddle and began to lap it up. So much blood, she thought. What a glorious day this will be. She drank from one puddle, then another. The thirst for killing was replaced by a thirst for drink. And then she became unsteady. The world swayed. Her legs buckled. Sekhmet, the greatest killer in the history of Egypt, simply got drunk. She collapsed onto the ground and fell into a deep, mighty sleep. Ra carefully approached his sleeping daughter. He touched her mane, and the anger finally left Sekhmet's body. The lioness was gone. She awoke not as the bloodthirsty goddess of war, but as the beautiful Hathor, the patroness of love, joy, and music. Ra embraced her. Humanity was saved, and from that day on, every year, the Egyptians brew red beer and drink it during the festival of Hathor, remembering that even the most terrible rage can be overcome by cunning and good beer. And that's all for me. Don't anger the gods, and just in case, always carry a little jug with you